Holy crap, that is huge. Oh man, this is the biggest bass of my life. Well, if you haven't noticed, I feel like Castaic has turned on. I mean, it's been pretty good. I got to this one spot here, this one ledge, where it's shallow, 15 feet, 10, 20 feet. And there's been a ton of bass in here, and I've been getting them, just getting bites or getting a fish every few minutes. Just had another one, but the boat started drifting, so I wasn't really paying attention to the fish. A nice fish. They're all about the same size, about 1.5 pounds. Decent fish, man. Those are nice. So it looks like they may have turned on for the spawn. I see a lot of pairs too, so looks like they're pairing up. So I think this is the beginning. It's supposed to storm the next week or so, but I think that's it. It's gonna be on. Got another one. Nice one. Oh, this is huge. This is a huge, huge fish. Wow. Wow, this is a giant. This is probably that. I saw a couple big ones. Come on. This line is so light and this reel sucks. This fish is pulling me around. This is how big he is. Come on. Come on. No, I'm not gonna horse this guy. Oh, it's beautiful too. Come on, get up here. Oh, barely hooked, barely hooked. Wow, oh wow. Barely hooked. Did you see that? Look at this fish. Oh man, it's heavy. He's heavy. I'm gonna say 3. That's what I'm gonna say. Two, 8, 2, 7, 2, 8, 2, 8. Wow, it's a gorgeous fish. And release. Oh. Well, for about a year, I mean, I fish a lot in the fall, but I've been waiting for this moment. I've been waiting for spring for a year. And it seems, based on today, that spring has sprung. Something just grabbed it. I waited for him to take it. Didn't really set the hook. Keep getting hit on this little Senko. It's 2 in a row. They're hitting it on the drop, but it might be little because they're just not getting it. Got him finally. The same one has been messing around down there. Not a bad fish, don't you? Ooh. Holy crap, that is huge. This is a huge fish. Oh man, come on, buddy. I mean, got light line on there, so I can't really do much with the drag. It's just, come on. Oh, this is a heavy fish. I don't want to horse him in though. You know, snap that line right at the boat. I don't have a net. It's so funny. I almost brought my net, but I was like, I won't need it. This is probably the 3rd time I needed it. Come on, buddy. Come. 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 You're alright. I know it's shallow over here. Oof. I know it seems like a really big fish because of the drag. I don't think it's that big, but it's good. Holy shit. Oh man, this is the biggest bass of my life. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's the biggest bass I've ever caught. Can you see that fish? Oh, there's another one down chasing it. Come on, buddy. Oh my god. Well, this is the biggest bass of my life. I don't know how much it weighs. I'm about to weigh it, but it is huge, and I caught it on like 6-pound test. Oh man. I don't know if you can see this, but this is the biggest bass of my life. I'm gonna weigh it in a second. Oh, it's 4.5. Wow, it's huge. we got all that, because that was awesome. Can you believe that? Oh, there's more down there. I want to talk more, but I'll do it later because I got limited time and they're still biting, and that's a huge fish. Well, this has been an incredible day. So excited. It's exactly what I was hoping for when the weather started to break. I don't have much time left, so I'm hoping to catch. I mean, that's a hell of a fish to leave on, though. I mean, that was just amazing. But yeah, I'm hoping for maybe one more fish. I'm gonna try one more spot right nearby here and see if I can't get at least one more before I go. Got him. Oh, see him right there? Got away. There were two of them. He was little. That would have been a nice final fish. But got away. That's the first one that got away, I think, today. Well, that was pretty cool. I almost got one last fish. He just wasn't quite hooked. I didn't want to horse him up either because I'm up on this steep bank. But anyway, that was cool because one last bite. It feels good. And I gotta go, man. I'm running out of time. All right. What a day. This was one of the best days I've had ever on Castaic. It's a good sign because it looks like it's spring and the pre-spawn is happening. I saw a lot of pairs and a lot of bass moving shallow, 10 to 15 feet, cruising around, little mini schools, lots of little males, a handful of big fish, you know, in the 5-6 pound range. I started the morning with the little tube jig, as you see, and I caught two right away, just kind of dead sticking it. That was as soon as I got here. Water was really cold, and it was probably like 40 degrees out too. It was really cold this morning. And then it kind of slowed down for a couple hours, so I moved over to that one ridge and point and cove, ridge, point, cove, where I know it holds fish, but I went on the other side because the wind was blowing that way, and I had success there. I saw fish, and I caught that 3-pounder and another little bass. I caught the 3-pounder on a big Senko, and I caught the little one on a little 4-inch Senko, the green pumpkin color or the dark green black flake. So I kind of thought that was the pattern. Then when I went over to that ridge, it was really difficult because there's a canyon this way, and so the wind blows both ways. So it's really hard for that rental boat and that anchor to stay put. But once I kind of got it to settle down, I was getting bites non-stop, and I could see the fish down there. Like I said, about 15 feet. You could see them. They were biting. The way it worked today is if I could see them, chances are I could catch them. Now, it wasn't really sight fishing because I would cast just into the really dark water. You couldn't see them, and that's when they would hit it. And it was almost every single time, including the very last bite and fish that I hooked. It was that way. I could see them down there. There was a pair of them, and I just cast into the darkness to where I couldn't see my bait anymore, and that's oftentimes when I was getting the bite. Most of it was on the drop. A couple times I just let it sit all the way at the bottom and then just kind of danced it up a little bit, you know, just finessing it. It was amazing. I thought there was a pattern, but I caught that 4.5 pounder off of the little Senko. That little Senko, I only had one of them for the day, the little 4-inch. I had a lot of the big ones, and I used them, and I caught that one 3-pounder, but all I had was that little, one of those little things, and it lasted, I still have it. I mean, it went through so many fish and so many jaws, and including that monster 4.5 pounder. I feel like my scale, it's brand new, it was kind of cheap. I feel like it might be broke. Now, I know the fish weight is mysterious to everybody, but that thing, you'll see, I mean, you see it is huge, and it was only coming up like 4.5 pounds. Man, it felt much bigger. Anyway, it's one of my personal best, so that was just amazing, especially fighting it on that very light line. I mean, it was like fighting a snook or something. It was amazing. Yeah, that's it. And it looks like the fishing karma wins. Those jackasses in the boats that kept waking up, they kept like basically doing donuts and peeling out and in the fishing cove where you're not supposed to be, you know, making a wake. And I was thinking to myself, I hope they don't catch any fish. And then I was thinking, you know what would be better is if I did catch fish, if I had a great day of fishing, and I did. So thanks, assholes. All right, that's it, man. I think that covered everything. So I can't wait to get out here again. I know it's going to be storming for a little while, but man, this has just got me excited to fish here. All right, well, until then, I will see you tomorrow.